Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
Series B-Boy and Zeyzal have been stepping up in a big way. 2v2 kills in both games 1 and 2. It's given Boogie a place to play around. It's such a weird thing to talk about, though, because ultimately here we're talking about margins of like 200 or 300 gold, but it is still on those margins that you can actually sometimes win games, as we now see Boogie thinking about playing something.
Yeah, but someone is also here. Inspired shows up, and Boogie's cut off. He might be forced to flash, but he doesn't have flash from the invade before. But Zeyzal commits over the wall, and Inspired is the one that gets jumped. First blood for Boogie.
Executed despite the one death that they suffered when Inspired was 2v3 in the top lane. Hello, Boogie. Inspired sees you.
Yep, and Boogie has flash this time. Tries to wait. No, he doesn't even get a chance. He gets put to sleep, and Quad has the damage to knock him out.
On the way up to match Zeyzal, who is already here. I do wonder, Fake God is close to Mega, though, so if he collapses down, he'd move. Inspired got the fourth grub. That's all he needs. No need to risk more.
And it's a teleport coming in from, I believe, Insanity, so Shopify really want to fight this. Busio and Quad are also here for the play. Boogie picks up the fifth grub in the game.
Yeah, I think FlyQuest is going to slow play this a little bit as much as possible because Masu can get free gold.
Masu from downtown, right onto Zeyzal. The curtain call from Boogie Boy on the right side, tries to aid in the fight. Zeyzal flashes away at the last possible seconds. He's ticking down. Lilting Lullaby will sleep one onto the right side, but FlyQuest do not drop a single man. However, Bwipo's in trouble, gets flicked back, flashes over the wall. Fake God will continue the chase, sidesteps the decimating smash, and he still wants to go for it. Boogie with the Weaver's Wall finally finds Bwipo as he's flicked back, and even in the undead passive, I don't know how much work he's gonna get done. Fake God is pushed off. Boogie is now on the other side of the wall. He tries to flash, but he cannot escape. Inspired trades one back.
And listen, this was for FlyQuest. Man, solo gold onto the Corki too is just so nice for them.
Yeah. It's such a cleaner game map-wise from FlyQuest. But Inspired is working on the dragon on the bot side of the map.
Exactly. Bwipo is just creating space because he defended that turret. Quad got the bot turret.
The fence from FlyQuest over this entire map has made Shopify's task so daunting to try and find that advantage.
Yeah, Bwipo teleported back to the top lane as well to keep that turret alive. And the inner turret is now going to be even
someone pick
more
up the eye!
Quad.
Pick up the eye!
No.
No!
Shopify.
No! Give an F about if they lose deaths or not, because they're just getting so many advantages on the map. Boogie gets knocked into the wall. Oh, and he's just popped! Nothing that Shopify could really do to bail him out.
But FlyQuest is also playing extremely clean. I want to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
They had some struggles with their bot lane laning phase this series.
And the execution for FlyQuest has been stellar. And this is what we've come to expect from a top team like FlyQuest against Shopify, who have struggled for a majority of the summer split, despite the recent revitalization in these past 2 weeks. It is truly running out of options to come back.
For sure. Bwipo, I think, hadn't been playing up to his standards in this series in games 1 and 2. He's all over the place in this game 2, in this game 3.
Busio flashing over and after Boogie. He's not getting anywhere. FlyQuest have complete control of the map and complete control of Boogie's own jungle.
Yeah, this is a signature Bwipo game, creating space, because he's 0, 1, and 2 on Sion with only 150 CS. It doesn't look like that much when you look at the scoreboard. His Corki is really hurting now, as even without the Baron buff, they're just brute forcing down half of this turret. Bwipo's thinking about R at any moment.
Now Fake God trying to lurk around the flank, but they've already blown up Zeyzal, and now Fake God has winded down back into Mininar. What a sleep from Inspired! And that should put this game to rest, as FlyQuest will knock down 3. They're gonna
kind of camouflaging himself with the Ash Arrow, and then literally 3-man E by Inspired. Catches a bit of turret aggro, so can't follow up. Baron is secured as well, and that is a big lead. And something happened where an 8,000 gold lead wasn't safe, so you do have to stay engaged in the game when you're up 8,000 gold. I've learned this.
All right. Well, Fake God going to go for a last-ditch effort. Already slammed Quad into the wall, but Busio is playing front line and making sure that Shopify cannot follow up. Boogie is there with the Weaver's Wall, cuts off Masu. Curtain call, trying to weave the bullets around. Fake God takes out Busio, but here comes Bwipo with the unstoppable onslaught. onslaught as he smashes Boogie to the ground with the giant axe, and Quad is now back on the offensive, looking for Fake God. Zeyzal tries to come back in with a counterattack, but it's a whiff. Everyone from FlyQuest sidesteps it. Masu with the double. B-Boy on the run to the left side, and I think this might have been Shopify's last Hail Mary to come back. The deadly flourish only roots the tank in place as Inspired sends him back to the fountain.
Fake God. That's how they got him. He was too close to the wave. This massive static shiv ran up the whole wave to finish him. They'll at least get a lot of gold, but they're going to stay aggressive.
FlyQuest make short work of that bottom inhibitor. Baron buff still on their side as they rotate to the mid lane. The inhibitor structure falls. The inhibitor should be next. Whippo standing in place between FlyQuest and Shopify to absorb any poke damage. Both of the inhibitors are gone. Shopify are going to try to... Oh my goodness! You're right.
Static shiv, the dream.
Betrayed by the minion wave. Captain Jack cleanse from B-Boy, nicely done on the arrow, but that's still an inhibitor falling in the top side, and now double super minions will be pouring into the base. 10,000 gold advantage for FlyQuest. This seems like everything they need to finish this game out. Shopify will still try. Fake God tries to leap forward while he's still in Mega, but now pops back down to Mini. Curtain Call trying to open up and
Behind
find an angle. But Whippo and Busio will absorb the damage. Zeyzal goes in. Decent damage on Masu. Below 50% HP, but Fake God is punted in. And that should be it. FlyQuest will put a rest to this series. Put a rest to Shopify trying to go for the upset. And FlyQuest now move to one step closer for that playoff bye.
It wasn't the 2-0 that many predicted, but it is.
These were the best highlights from today's LCS matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.